What's going on, gents, ladies, if you're listening? This is the Red Pill Ranger. Jim Cornette, if you don't know who he is a famous wrestling personality, manager, on-air announcer, commentator, etc. He's even had his own wrestling company. Jim Cornette used to run a wrestling company called OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling. Now, Tyler Black, who you see right here, who is known to the world now as Seth Rollins, used to wrestle under Jim Cornette's promotion before he became, Seth Rollins, WWE, etc., etc. The woman he's hugging right there is Becky Lynch, his wife. Now, she's pregnant during the quarantine, which they're still wrestling, but she's pregnant. Okay, that's their business. Congratulations if that's what he wants, if he feels comfortable having children with a woman in today's society, especially with the marital laws the way they are, etc., the family courts. More power to you, Seth. The problem we have here is Jim Cornette also is I don't want to say he has a podcast, but he has a YouTube channel where he just talks about wrestling, etc., current events in wrestling. So, of course, if Becky Lynch, who is one of the most notable stars in wrestling today, becomes pregnant during the middle of a tough time, during the middle of their company launching different projects, trying to move forward, and she comes up pregnant. So, of course, he has commentary for that. His commentary, though, is not what people expected as far as, not what people expected. His commentary is not what today's feminists and today's women want to hear. And along with today's feminists and today's women, you have white knights who are basically walking talking points of feminism. Male talking feminism points. That's it. So Jim Cornette goes on his podcast and he says basically this: she's at the top of the world. She can't be pregnant right now. What if Wonder Woman showed up pregnant in the middle of taping? Is his reasoning and rationale for saying such. He's talking about business. He is talking about all the other people who depend on her when she says she wants to be in that position. She wanted to be in the lead role. She wanted to be in the top dog position. She wants to even sometimes be called the man. She wants all of these things. She demands equality. Why doesn't she get to do this? And why that? Why this? So when she attains all these things, listen, people, when she attains all these things, now you have a whole company backing you, expecting you to be there. You're pregnant. What does that mean? You have to take time off. She's going to be gone for a while. The company's going to suffer. Why? Because they put their stock in you. They backed you because you wanted it. You said you wanted it. That's what he means. But of course, Seth Rollins, being a white knight, told Jim Cornette that he hurt his feelings. And he also went on a rant about misogyny and how toxic masculinity must be stamped out, etc., 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 which is what prompted me to do the video. Because if you were mad about someone addressing your wife being pregnant, address him. You're talking about something completely different, bro. And I hope you have the same feeling when that bitch is taking you to court and taking half the money that you wrestled for. Jim Cornette said what he said. I totally agree with him. I have actual video footage of women who actually agree with him. So it's not like he's saying something that it's not known. And This is just one more video just to try to red pill America about women's true nature, how they ask for things, get there, and then become pregnant and throw everything in disarray. Like, it's really irresponsible because there's a lot of people counting on you. These people depend on these shows to be successes so that they can eat and survive. And here you go in the middle of it, you're going to be gone for God knows how long, not to mention your figure, because it happens. That was another thing he came under fire for stating a known fact that when women have babies and have children, their bodies change. Like, all women will tell you that. So this has been the Red Pill Ranger signing off, guys.